The following tutorial will provide the application and removal procedure for any hero hair cosplay wigs for the Serious Adventurer wig, such as seen here, also known as Spellbound, our human hair synthetic hybrid custom fully ventilated and wefted lace front cosplay wig. Please make sure to have your official Hero Hair Con Kit ready to go for this procedure and the physical application of your wig. This tutorial consists of 4 parts. Part 1, pin curling for your wig cap. Part 2, alcohol prep. Part 3, final seal application. And finally Part 4, wig application itself and spirit gum. Please make sure to have all available materials listed ready to go in a clean and orderly workstation in order to apply your wig. If you've already received and reviewed and are comfortable with our pin curling tutorial on its own, you may fast forward to Part 2, alcohol prep. However, we do recommend a quick review of that tutorial, again present here in its entirety in Part 1, before beginning this procedure. Hero Hair Ventilation Specialist and Wig Historian Alyssa Battersby will now demonstrate how to apply proper pin curls for your wig.
Brush through your hair, releasing knots. You should be able to separate your hair into 1 to 2 inch square sections. If possible, separate your hair into sections. Divide and conquer. This approach will allow you to focus on one section at a time. Start by pin curling the front sections of your hair. The pin curls around the circumference of your head are the most important because they provide a solid foundation for the wig pins to grab onto. Pin curl in square sections as best you can, using a tail comb to help you. Pin curls formed like this are the most stable and will provide you with a clean, solid prep. The difference between a believable and wiggy look depends on the accuracy of your prep. If you are unfamiliar with or are having difficulty with pin curling, no worries. A Hero Hair representative will be more than happy to assist you. Work your way from front to back, finishing at the nape, forming 2 clear pin curls. These pin curls, like the front, are your security and are a solid foundation for your pins to attach. Now you are ready to put on your wig cap. Choose a color based on the color of your wig, avoiding caps that are too dark or too light, as it could show through. Stretch your cap over your head from back to front and pull the edges back to expose your natural hairline. Wig caps are one size fits all, no matter the circumference of your head. The cap will stretch and contract to fit snug to your head. Hero Hair clients will be instructed on our preferred wig cap brands. Use the tail end of your comb to secure any hair coming out of your cap. Take your time with this process. It's better to tuck away these hairs now than when the wig is on your head. Using small 2-inch hairpins, pin the cap in 4 areas, at your temples and at the nape to hold the cap in place. Tuck in extra slack in the cap. It is your choice if you want to pin it into place. Your prep is now finished. Use alcohol prep pads or alcohol and a brush to clean all makeup and oil from your face, creating a clear palette for your spirit gum.
As Alyssa demonstrates, it's important to bear in mind that this tutorial is only the sum of its parts, visual and expository. Please watch as Alyssa demonstrates the care and method of how to begin and continue then forward in cleaning your skin with alcohol preps. We'll be cutting away to a small diagram which is going to start to include another compound known as Final Seal. Please watch carefully, take notes if you need to, and pay very close attention to the differences of what we are about to demonstrate. As Alyssa has shown you, we've begun alcohol prep and cleaning of the oils and dirt from the skin in preparation for our wig, going up the sides of the temples toward the forehead. We would like you to continue that momentum forward, following this arc across the forehead where the lace will lay against the skin, cleaning carefully, as shown, all oils from the skin with your alcohol prep pads. Once removal of the oil and dirt from the skin has been completed, it's now time for Final Seal, which you'll find in your Hero Hair Con kit supplied by us with your wig. Final Seal is a small sprayable bottle that will be applied to a cotton swab, much like any makeup application. The purpose of Final Seal is simple. It closes your pores, providing a completely smooth surface which the spirit gum will adhere to. This strict adhesion of spirit gum will allow further stability of the wig and avoid any fly-ups of the lace from the temples, avoiding anything more than standard care and maintenance every few hours during your con appearance. Gently swab the Final Seal across the complete arc of your forehead, exactly where you took the time to clean with the alcohol prep pads. Do this carefully and slowly. Remember, the demonstration animation is a little fast. You'll want to take more time than that. Allow 1 to 2 minutes to dry.
Now you are ready to put your wig on. Make sure all pins are removed from the block or form and remove the wig from back to front. Hold the wig by its foundation, making sure any contact you have with the lace is as gentle as possible. Familiarize yourself with the center of the wig, remembering that your wig may have a side part or no part. Bring the wig to your head and align the lace to your face as shown. Now is the time to make sure your wig is centered. Once you are comfortable, lay the lace further forward on your face and walk the wig back to lead to the nape. Check that the circumference is flat and that no part of your wig is tucked or wrinkled, emphasizing on the lace. To pin your wig in place, use small 2-inch hairpins at your front hairline. Apply the pin by gently pinching the pin between your fingers and slide it in just behind the hairline, underneath the lace and nylon wig cap. You will want at least 2 of these pins on each side, but a Hero Hair representative may suggest more. Focus the pins to the end of your sideburn and temple areas. You will need to practice this to learn to pin your wig invisibly, and you may need to pull out a pin and try again. The pins should be inserted toward the back of your head, and all pins inserted should point toward the crown of your head from any angle. Add a final central pin at your forehead.
We will now apply the spirit gum to your lace. As we've demonstrated so far, we're following a pretty natural arc across the temples reaching up to the forehead, and we'll be doing so again in just a moment, and Alyssa is going to demonstrate for us. However, when applying the spirit gum, a rule of thumb is the top of the forehead is generally a safe area which doesn't really require spirit gumming to hold firm if the temples are done correctly. We want to go about the distance of these arrows, but if you feel like you need a little dab of extra coverage, don't be afraid to pull back a little bit extra, turning up and exposing just a bit of the lace and giving a few dabs for good measure.
To apply the spirit gum, use a brush or disposable lip gloss applicator. Submerge the brush or applicator in the adhesive and remove excess along the edge of the lid. Make sure you know where application is necessary. In most cases, this means the edges of the lace to make sure the lace is not curling up or shifting. Gently lifting the lace with your fingers or a comb, apply a thin layer of spirit gum from approximately the temple area to where the lace is trimmed, generally parallel to the bottom of the earlobe. Be sure you are not pulling on or stretching the lace at any time. Apply the spirit gum one side at a time. Use your finger to tap the spirit gum repeatedly until you feel it get tacky. You will know it is time to lay the lace when the spirit gum's consistency is thicker, stringy, and it will pick up your skin while you're tapping. At this point, run your finger along the lace starting from center and lay it over the tacky spirit gum. You will want to use a different finger from the finger you used to tap the spirit gum. Repeat on the other side. Now pin the back of the wig with 3-inch long hairpins. As shown, insert the pin downward at the nape and flip the pin to secure it under the pin curls. Again, a Hero Hair representative will suggest how many pins you will need at the back, depending on your wig. Smooth any flyaways and do any last-minute touches. Use alcohol or adhesive remover and a brush, or an alcohol wipe to remove the adhesive from your face and the lace. Do not use a wipe that you have previously used. You may gently coax the lace to lift, but do so very gently.
Once the spirit gum has been deadhesed, carefully remove in small areas as you first applied, taking great care not to stress the lace in any way. A small video segment depicting Alyssa removing a Hero Hair wig should indicate the care necessary to remove your custom cosplay wig.
After the adhesive is removed, you may remove the pins from the front of your wig. Remove the wig from back to front. This is important to ensure any pins you may have missed at the front. Do not put stress on the lace during removal. Remember that you applied a pin at the center of the front hairline. Put the wig back on the block or form, making sure no edges are tucked or wrinkled and it is centered on the form. Secure the wig into place with 2 3-inch corsage pins. Thank you for watching this tutorial.
down to the dent.